underway in a bid to safeguard the province free from the disease.
Yes, and that is why on Wednesday, dozens of pets received free vaccines in Kemayoran as part of the campaign.
Dozens of pets in Kemayoran, Central Jakarta received free rabies vaccination on Wednesday, courtesy of the local food security, maritime and agriculture sub-agency. The owners welcomed the drive as it could save up to 200,000 rupiah in pet inoculation.
Bagus, apalagi gratis ya. Bisa meminimalisasi yang punya hewan piaraan untuk mengeluarkan biaya vaksin. Karena lumayan kalau nggak gratis.
Punya berapa Bu di rumah Bu?
Saya ada dua.
Dua.
Ada dua.
Okay.
Kebetulan yang satu kemarin sudah duluan di Kota Baru.
Oke.
Enggak sih selama ini. Emang banyak ya, hewan piaraan banyak, kucing banyak, tapi nggak ada sih.
Nggak ada.
Di atas 100 ya, di atas 100, 200 lah minimal.
Itu di pet shop.
Di pet shop. Makanya setiap saya ditawarin di pet shop, ini belum vaksin rabies, nanti Pak nunggu yang gratis di sini kafe-kafe saya.
Berarti sangat membantu ya Bu?
Iya, sangat membantu.
Agency official Herawati explained that the annual program is part of the effort to maintain Jakarta's status as a rabies-free region.
Jadi kita dalam rangka mempertahankan DKI Jakarta tetap bebas rabies, kita melakukan kegiatan vaksinasi maupun kegiatan sterilisasi kucing rabies. Jadi kita sama-sama mempertahankan DKI Jakarta tetap bebas rabies dengan melakukan vaksinasi. Alhamdulillah antusias warga ada yang bolak-balik membawa kucingnya ataupun anjingnya ke lokasi yang sudah ditetapkan, dan terima kasih untuk pihak RPTRA maupun kelurahan dan kecamatan yang sudah memfasilitasi kami untuk melakukan kegiatan pelayanan vaksinasi rabies secara gratis.
To that end, the government has continued to urge owners to take the opportunity to get their pets vaccinated whenever possible. See Today contributor reporting from Jakarta.
The Ministry of State-Owned Enterprises has stated that they will fully support strengthening the ecosystem to protect Indonesian migrant workers.
Mr. Erick Thohir pleaded support after meeting with migrant worker Abdul Khadim.
State-Owned Enterprises Ministry has pledged support for the migrant workers protection ecosystem. Speaking after the meeting with Indonesian Migrant Workers Protection Minister Abdul Qadir Karding on Wednesday, Minister Erick Thohir said the ministry will facilitate departure and arrival of the workers at the airports and bag protective measures. He also expressed support for initiatives related to healthcare coverage abroad and people's business credit.
Karena memang kita lihat pekerja migran ini adalah sebuah program besar daripada Bapak Presiden Pak Prabowo yang memastikan perlindungan menyeluruh dan memastikan juga ini sebagai salah satu solusi pembukaan lapangan pekerjaan untuk masyarakat Indonesia, tetapi tentu yang kualitasnya lebih tinggi lagi, tidak seperti sebelum-sebelumnya. Dan tadi juga saya sampaikan kami mendukung bagaimana pekerja migran ini dapat terlindungi dari tentu lintah darat ataupun oknum-oknum.
For his part, Karding said his ministry will collaborate with Thohir's to draw up a protection scheme to guarantee the safety of the workers.
Kalau launchingnya paling lama 2 minggu paling lama. Kemudian untuk jalur khusus sebelum saya sebenarnya Pak Erick sudah mendorong dan menyiapkan itu jalur khusus PMI. Lagi saya mau cek di daerah-daerah lain di luar Jakarta apakah memang masih berlaku. Kalau tidak akan kita buka lagi, itu aja. Yang penting sekarang gini, rata-rata pekerja migran kita di luar negeri ini nggak tercover perlindungan kesehatannya. Itu dulu yang lagi kami bicarakan sama teman-teman tadi.
In his remarks, Thohir also described migrant workers as heroes for contributing to foreign exchange reserves and reducing poverty and hunger in regions. Arya Subakti, Dipta Dwiguna reporting for See Today.
And the last segment concluded our local updates right here in this segment. We're taking a short break right now, folks. When we return, Ralphie is set to bring you some sport updates. I know you have some NBA games that you're going to highlight. I just don't understand why you and the team don't highlight Lakers against Utah Jazz.
Right.
124-118. The rookie, Dalton Connect, 37 points, 5 3-pointers back-to-back.
He is making a statement.
Exactly.
I was just looking at the dynamics between the two of you. He's overwhelmed. He's like, yes, Kay. Yes, Carol. Yeah.
The Lakers got a great player this year. You know, aside from Bronny James, you know, they also got...
he is going to G League. Let the little kid be in the G League. It's okay. Let the, adults play in the, the NBA league right now.
Oh, the Lakers are rolling right now. Also, the Golden State Warriors. Don't forget to mention that. But we also have the latest update on the Boston Celtics, The champ just beaten the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a 15-0 run right now, but now it's 15-1 loss. The first loss of the season for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Also, the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, and of course, like I mentioned earlier on the show, from the world of tennis, that is losing one of the greatest sports player, Rafael Nadal, the Spaniard. And all that to come when we return on the C Morning Show, only on C Today.
Isu-isu sustainability ini dalam konteks bagaimana kita peduli kepada bumi, bagaimana mengelola yang terbuang dapat menjadi manfaat.
Salah satu upaya saya untuk mencintai alam dan merawat bumi. Kita membuat si tanaman nyaman seperti habitat aslinya.
Kita sangat percaya bahwa ini harus menjadi awareness dan harus dilakukan oleh setiap orang.
Solayer ini dari Indonesia, khususnya dari Sulawesi Selatan dan Tenggara, terus dari Maluku sampai ke Raja Ampat, Papua.
Untuk nama sendiri atau Polypterus ini dia itu cukup hardy sih. Jadi untuk range airnya sendiri bisa toleransi agak jauh. Jadi mungkin beberapa ikan cuma bisa di pH basah atau cuma bisa di pH asam. Dia bisa di pH sekitar 5 sampai 8 itu dia masih oke.
Di sini saya pikir wah ternyata kami bisa merasa nyaman dengan hunian tradisional itu yang tidak perlu AC.
Sebenarnya karena kita di negara tropis gitu ya, maka rumah ini pasti otomatis harus arsitekturnya juga tropis gitu ya.
Fungsi hunian itu bagi saya adalah tempat kita ingin kembali, dimana di dalam rumah itu kita merasakan nyaman, merasakan bahagia, mungkin dari sekarang hingga sampai kita tua nanti.
It's a tale of two bits.
How you feel, mate?
I really want to see if I can find a heartbeat on the little kids. 1, 2, 3. Come on, me, good girl. Good girl. He's quite bad, isn't he?
Yeah, you can hear him.
Yeah, you can hear him now. Jeez.
We're going to look after her and try and make her all better.
Great, that's a lot better. Happy with that.
Dr. Lisa Chimes, and as an emergency vet,
all right, sweetie,
I've dedicated my life to saving animals' lives.
Look at your messy face.
Now I'm venturing out of the hospital to raise awareness about animal welfare and give mistreated and abandoned pets a new start in life. I'm going to match each orphan with a loving family, one pet at a time.
What's happening now?
President Prabowo Subianto and Vice President Gibran Rakabuming Raka that took their oaths of office at the Parliament building earlier today.
Exclusive interviews and all the latest in entertainment.
You don't talk only about the money, but you talk about the timing.
Spice up your afternoon with a variety of up-to-date information.
Buenos Aires, Argentina, where Liam Payne passed away on Thursday.
Don't miss it, the 3-hour news show, every day at 5 p.m.
Hello folks, welcome back to the C Morning Show. Now it is time for the first of Sports Roundup. Starting from the NBA, where Luka Doncic returned to the lineup and scored a game-high of 26 points, while Klay Thompson added 19 and Kyrie Irving had 18 as the Dallas Mavericks beat the underman New Orleans Pelicans. It's a blowout, 132-91 in an NBA Cup game on Tuesday night. Luka Doncic, who missed the first game of the season in Dallas, win in Oklahoma City on Sunday due to a knee injury, shot 10 of 16 overall and 3 for 8 from three-point distance. He had a pair of step-back three-pointers midway through the quarter, giving Dallas a 111-75 lead. Trey Murphy III, playing his fourth game this season because of hamstring issues, scored a season high of 19 points to lead the Pelicans, and New Orleans was missing 5 of its rotation players. Two-time All-Star Zion Williamson missed his 6th consecutive game and is out indefinitely. The Mavericks won their 3rd straight, finishing with their highest point total of the season and largest margin of victory. The Pelicans have lost 11 of their last 13 games. Bingo! Now still from the NBA, the defending NBA champions, Boston Celtics, held off the league's hottest team on Tuesday night, with Jason Tatum scoring 33 points and adding 12 rebounds to lead the Boston Celtics to a 120-117 victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers and hand the Cleveland Cavaliers their first loss of the season after 15 straight wins to open the season. Cleveland cut a 21-point deficit to 2 in the third quarter, and Donovan Mitchell hit a rainbow three-pointer with 24 seconds left to make it a 4-point game. Jason Tatum sank one of the 2 free throws and then clobbered Mitchell at the other end, leaving the Cavaliers guard on the floor in need of medical attention. Now, Donovan Mitchell eventually stepped to the line and sank both free throws, but Boston Celtics inbounded the ball without trouble and passed it down court for an easy Al Horford dunk to clinch it in. Now, Jason Tatum has sacked 6 for Boston's 22 three-pointers and added 7 assists for Boston's 3rd straight win. Mitchell, on the other hand, scored 35 points, and Evan Mobley had 22 points, also 11 rebounds for the Cavaliers, who were the 4th team in the NBA history to actually open the NBA season with 15 wins in a row. Now, the 15-game winning streak was the longest in the Cavaliers franchise history.
Yeah, that was great. I thought both of them handled the pressure and the physicality well, and you know, we lulled, we played a little bit slower, but it was more important to get to the proper spacing. It was more important to get our drive and kick reads, and they did a great balance of handling the pressure, driving to attack, driving to get to the free throw line, driving to find guys. So the more I hope teams continue to be physical, because it just gets us reps, and I thought they handled it really well.
Yes, the Cleveland Cavaliers are the hottest team in the NBA with a record of 15-1 with their first loss to the Boston Celtics. Just a little bit of fun fact, the 2015-16 Golden State Warriors are actually the only team in the NBA with a longer win streak to begin the season than this year's Cavaliers, going with a 24-0 run out of the gates on their way to league record 73 wins. Now moving on, still in the world of basketball, but Indonesia's national basketball team has arrived in South Korea, adapting to the cold ahead of their Group A match in the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Now they will face South Korea later tonight in Goyang City, where the temperatures range from 3 to 5 degrees Celsius, a sharp contrast to Jakarta's 34 degrees. The team led by coach Johannes Winar has already begun practicing at the venue, and the 12-player lineup includes Yuda Saputra, Abraham Grahita, and also neutralized player Anthony Bean, also Devran Rio DC. Now moving to football news in Asia, where things got heated up for the race to seal the 2 automatic qualifying slots in the Asian World Cup qualifiers. Bahrain holding Australia to a draw in Riffa, and Asian Cup champions Qatar getting trashed 5-0 by United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi are amongst the recent highlights.
Kusini Yengi scored the 6th minute of added time to rescue a 2-2 draw for Australia in Tuesday's AFC World Cup qualifier against Bahrain in Riffa. Yengi opened the scoring with just 38 seconds on the clock, punishing a horrendous back pass from defender Syed Mahdi Bakir. However, 2 goals in just 2 minutes from Mahdi Abdul Jabbar turned the tide in Bahrain's favor. Yengi completed his brace deep into added time though, after Bahrain's defender failed to clear Brandon Svarelo's header, which meant the Socceroos consolidated second place in the Group C standings behind runaway leaders Japan. Mohamed Daham scored a second-half equalizer for host Kuwait as they played out a 1-1 draw with Jordan in their Asia World Cup Group B qualifier.